Greetings, YouTube. This is Self Mastery 101, and today I'm just giving you just an update. I have now even more of a new life, a new attitude, and a totally new outlook, and started to realize that the gang stalkers are just going to be just that, because they are clearly being used in their weak vessels that allow others and different things, several different things, to use them. And that's why I decided whatever source that I'm seeing that is behind everything, that's who I'm just going to go to. And there is no taking it out on those dolls, like dolls in general, who have no idea who I am, and they're like running up to me and just being mad, or they try to change the whole atmosphere to orchestrate something totally and completely phony, and all these falsities that have nothing to do with me. That's just their problem. So I don't have a problem, and I'm not a problem. So no matter what somebody's mood is, and it doesn't matter to me anymore, that's their problem. So even if they try to bring their problem to me, that's still their problem, and I'm always going to continue to have just a wonderful day and a wonderful time. Yes, it was quite a struggle for this past, it's been like the past couple of weeks, but this past week, last week, it was where it was the straw that broke the camel's back, having absolutely nothing, but then there were some solutions that came, and there was more manifestation and just being positive. I started manifesting again, and just took the time to myself just to get everything completely done. And no matter what is going on in anybody's life, things can turn around within seconds. So just like how the problem came, the problem can go away just as fast as it arrived to you. And the solution just works itself out. Either you get the idea, or whatever that combination is that you had to work out, and you got your lesson through the whole thing, or it was just a slight rainstorm that passed. It'll continue to just pass as long as we don't succumb to a storm that's not really a tornado. So that's what I had to learn, just to let the rainstorm pass, since there is no true control. The only control that I had was of myself. So that's what I had to focus on, and not focus so much on, it's like really heavy gang stalking kind of deal. It's where most people are not even able to get as far as how far I've already gotten, and I've done this on my own, because there's been so many people pretending to be my friend and playing in my face, that I just play right back in their faces, and I don't let them control me. Because a lot of times you have to also be really careful with even people who give you, especially people who give you unsolicited advice. When they're giving you unsolicited advice, it could be something working through them, or they're working directly with your enemy, or the enemy's just working through them. Because like through the electronics, anything can happen. They can go through electronics and affect your surroundings. And as you already know, with cell phones and everything like that, there's GPS. You can be easily tracked. And what I have realized was there were people orchestrating a story that didn't even belong to me, never has and never will. And all they've been doing right now is making themselves look foolish, where they're creating unnecessary drama and creating chaos that's completely fake and has nothing to do with them. That's their problem. I don't know who they're acting for because it's not on my behalf. I mean, I don't have the money for it, and so I don't care to. I'm not paying anything. Um, I'm not paying anything, so I'm not going to pay any attention to something that is not deserving of that payment. So they can continue to fall all over themselves, be negative. That has nothing to do with me. But that source, absolutely, I'm kicking his behind. I'm kicking that Mossy's behind. Winning. And God is winning. And a lot of times when certain things happen, I'll play it back in my head and say, well, could I have done it differently? Or should I have added a little bit more? And the Lord's like, no, you do too much. He told me that. But it happened this past Friday. I got on the bus. There were two wannabe tormentors, but they were stooges because I had no idea of these people, but they clearly knew exactly who I was. And they were making their little comments on the bus to me, and I completely, like, the person was just loud talking. It seemed like he was loud talking everybody, but all of them knew each other. This is how stupid they are. I know that when people know each other. And the person proceeds to talk to me, and I happen to be on the phone with somebody, and I wasn't going to interrupt my conversation for a stranger, and I did not. And then what I did was, because the person I was talking to on the phone is a person of God, so I started ministering and made that enemy wannabe. He sat there and he shut his mouth. And I did not lay up on him until he got off the bus first. It was either I'm getting off the bus first or he's getting off the bus first. Either way it goes, I wasn't going to have anybody just think they're going to bully me the whole entire ride. That's not happening. That was going to stop because that was still that ridiculous man's problem doing that. And what I also did, because, in this world, this country, United States, is super contradictory. So, as you all know, if anybody did all of the schooling in the United States, it's all the same thing. If you've heard of the DARE program, and then if you've heard of people's advice to children, it's don't talk to strangers. I take that advice very seriously. So I kind of look at strangers, super duper weird in this country when they're running up to other strangers just to have a conversation. That's like super creepy. And are you trying to pull me in your minivan with no windows? So I look at them all like as total creeper, molester, kidnapper type of people who are running up to complete strangers. They are so gross. And when they want to touch strangers, they're so disgusting, and it's just super dusty. So what I tend to do is I completely keep my distance, and then I have to completely wipe their germs off of me because I don't want to take any disgusting entities home with me. And those things, absolutely, they are just entities. And I feel totally enlightened and out here doing my business at a university. And the university, it's like, with the youth, it just brought me more ideas, and I just feel lighter today. Hopefully when I'm doing some things, I can get even more ideas or opportunities. The opportunities that are supposed to come, the doors are wide open. So I just want to show everybody much love and much gratitude. I thank all of you for putting up with me. I thank you to my loyal subscribers. It doesn't matter how many I have. For subscribers, I love all of you, and I know who's watched, even the viewers. It's wonderful. It's, when they try to do, like or subscribe, viewing is wonderful. I'm just here to connect with all of you, and I'm showing you much love and wishing you the most prosperity and many blessings. Have a blessed one, everyone.